Hello again, everybody. Welcome back here. Another episode of Banished to Doubt. I am George McNamara. So just want to get this out of the way here. I have here a drawing of a tree. Now, if you know about trees, you've heard things about you say about the mighty oak, right? There's a reason why they call it the mighty oak. It's because its root system is very deep. Okay, this they call this here a taproot. Okay, these are just offshoots. So basically, what you see here, the root system, is what you see up here. There's the main stem, just like the root system, the taproot, and then there's the offshoots. But up here we have the fruits, and the fruits, the deeper this root goes, the more luscious, the more beautiful the fruits are. The stronger, the more stable the tree is. Okay. I put here sugar high because for trees that have what's they call this in they call this here this is the land. This is called a shallow root. Okay, so I put here sugar high because some people they go after this would be a sugar high in life called the this would be I would call this here the get rich, the rest of it, quick. This here, okay? My ink is going out on this marker, but this is get rich quick, okay? Oh yeah. In the last, I don't know, handful of years, we heard a lot about this in the real estate industry. I know Bob got into real estate. He made 200,000 his first year. Get out, really? That's amazing. I'm getting my license. We're going in. We're going to make all this money. And then they find out that I have to make cold calls. I have to call people. I don't want to do that, and whatever. But I'm not going to get too deep into that. But this shallow root, so this is the person, this would be the shallow root. The first couple of no's they get, there goes the tree, falls over, I quit, I'm out. Okay, that's because they looked at this as, oh, you're rich, it's all about the money. I'm just doing it for the money. The deeper the root system, the deeper the better the relationship you have with yourself, the deeper that root goes, the deeper this goes, more stable you are. I'm not talking about finances, although that's a byproduct of it, but the more stable you are, the better you feel about yourself, the deeper this root system goes. Okay? So over here, I have here 9 to 5 job. Over here, people work a job. Okay, so it's a little deeper than the shallow root, but still, JOB stands for just over broke. A lot of these people have jobs that we know that, oh, it's Monday. Oh, it's almost Friday. Well, it's actually like Tuesday afternoon. But that the people who live there, they're not really living, they're not doing much. Okay. Down over here, we have the self-employed, a little bit better than JOB, but a lot of these people, the job, the business owns them. They don't really own the business. Okay, then eventually I have here discipline. When that taproot gets this deep, that means you're really becoming disciplined with yourself and what you really want in your life, who you truly are, what you stand for, what kind of principles, what kind of morals do you have about yourself, not about the world. It's about yourself because how you treat yourself and how you feel about yourself and talk to yourself strengthens you, and the fruits are different. Okay, they're bigger fruits. They're the larger. They taste better. You understand what I'm saying? They're brighter because a lot of that the people who down here who have that discipline within themselves. Oftentimes, these are people who have unlimited wealth. They have money coming from multiple sources. There are some of these people who are here who have that, but you'll find they're not truly happy. Down here, this taproot gets this deep. It's because it's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's not about any of that. It's who they are. If that were to go away tomorrow, it would come right back in no time because it's who they are. This is what this video is about, is for you to really start to understand and take stock in who you are. The discipline of, instead of going to social media, open up a book, watch a video, listen, get around the people who have this, who understand how body works, the brain works. Read books like Evolve Your Brain from Dr. Joe Dispenza, Letting Go from a Dr. Hawkins, Power vs. Force from a Dr. Hawkins. This down here, as this taproot gets this deep, this is what I'm talking about. It's fortifying who you are as a person. It is understanding that how you think and how you talk to yourself, because you don't talk to anybody out there. You're talking to yourself at all times. Write down, okay? Become disciplined. Write down. I still do. Take a notebook, and I'll jot down sometimes throughout my day that I said some things or I reacted to something. I'm not keeping score so much as I'm just becoming disciplined. And okay, there are still some areas that I want to work with, and I fortify this, who I am here, against those forces outside, okay, against the doubts in my mind or the fears that come up from time. They will. I don't think they'll ever go away. But the more disciplined I am with who I am and how I speak and how I act around other people, that unlimited wealth of knowledge, the unlimited wealth of confidence, the unlimited wealth of abundance within myself, as that starts to fortify, as that taproot gets deeper, then this will turn into this, because the world, the universe can't not but send me opportunities and you opportunities to create wealth. This is why the affirmation I love so much from Dr. Bob Proctor. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities. Unlimited wealth, increasing quantities from multiple sources on a consistent basis. Multiple sources, increasing quantities from known and unknown sources. That's what I'm talking about. As you start to look at yourself as a tree, and you're going to keep driving that taproot deeper and deeper, fortifying who you are, becoming more steadfast in your beliefs about who you are. I am abundant. I am enough. I am worthy. I am deserving of wealth, unlimited wealth. It's who I am. It's who I always have been since I came here into this earth, onto this earth. If you find yourself, you're here. If you'd like any assistance with any of this, understanding this better, understanding this, figuring this out, go to my channel, click on the link, Coach Geo, and I'll be honored to work with you, because really, if you start to understand this and we work together, you're going to live with this type of a root system, that confidence rooted within you. The deeper that goes, the stronger you'll be, the more self-assured you'll be. And let me tell you, you're going to see opportunities pop up that have always been there. You're just going to start seeing them for the first time. The people are there now. They're going to start becoming clearer. You're going to start noticing them, that they've always been there in your life. And you're saying, well, where have they been? Where has this been? They've always been there. You're going to start to see them for the first time. work together will help you understand that and be able to see those people and change the dialogue within you and change who you are and get back to that person you've always been destined to be. Have a great day.